Hey, what's up guys? Joe from OMGRC here of the Fazer VE-X. This is the Lancer Evolution XK-X3 by Kyosho. It is brushless, ready to run. You just need 4 AA batteries. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a spin of this awesome vehicle. Check out the detail of this body. I'll do a little zoom up on it too. So as you can tell right here too, these lights, you can definitely put some LEDs in there too. Very cool. Same with the front too. So this comes with the Orion system in it too. You know, I'll show you those headlights in the front too. Get a good look at that. You can kind of see them over to the left corner there. So you can always drill those out, cut those out, and put your own little LEDs in there too. That'd be pretty sweet. So anyhow, let's get to it. Let's see what this thing comes with. All right, so it comes in 2 options. It comes in the red and in the white. It is all brushless system there. It does come with the nickel metal battery as well, right here. Get your nice remote. Blah. There's the system. Just kind of showing you the box there just a little bit, but we want to get to the good stuff anyhow. You can add those little plastic add-ons that are here just to give it effects. So anyhow, let's take a look at what really comes with this. All right, so what comes in the box? You get your standard battery. You get your Orion 1800 7.2 volt nickel metal Dean T-style connections. Get to that in a sec. Get your nice remote, all your adjustments on there. 4 AA batteries in there. Normal stuff. Nice foam grip on there. Very nice remote, definitely. Charging port in the back if you use rechargeable batteries, 6 volts. Get your manual. It's going to have the exploded views that are in there as far as how to take stuff apart, part list and everything else in there. You get your little spacers for your shocks, little T-style connection or tool there, and your little Allen as well for maintenance. Right, you get your charger. By default, it does come with a different, it has a American wall charge socket plug, whatever you want to call it, for this as well in the little bag here. So you can see it right there is what you'd want to slide on there. A little other stuff that you get in the bag would be your little tube for your straw, and then your binding plug as well. Here are, you can't really see it so much there, but these go, this could be on the front for your lamps, for your headlamps. And then as far as they have some other little stuff that's on there, as far as for like fake intake. Yeah. If you want to put that on there. It does come with the catalog. Catalog is outdated there. But they did send me, so if you guys order one of these too, it comes directly from me. Then I'll put a 2018 catalog in there. Kyosho definitely has a lot of nice stuff coming out, or I should say already out. And then you got your drift wheels. So definitely gonna take this guy out for a spin with some drifting. All right, so let's take a look at what comes underneath this actual car. Oh, and I just want to point it out as far as the light buckets. You definitely have to drill those out. There's no holes. And this is the front here, and you can see that. I don't know, this body is, I love it. And then the back end of it here. See, you can see that. But again, on the inside of it there's no spot for You just have to, either gonna have to be very careful if you drill them out. I think if you did, anyway, you guys could let me know if you guys have this car or planning on getting one of these, and if you do, leave me a comment, let me know. Shoot me a link or something like that so I can see what you've done, if you have put lights in the back of this or in, you know, all the way around. So anyway, I like the graphics that are on it. Really nice. Sorry, you can see my lights in there. Trying to keep it brightly lit here so you guys can see it. Alright, so as far as chassis, seems pretty decent. As far as the suspension on it anyway, it's pretty stiff. I mean, you put a battery in there still. Pretty strong springs that already comes with. I mean, if you want to stiffen up a little bit more, yeah, you could definitely put another little spacer in there. And again, these shocks here too. So I can get that in focus a little bit. So these shocks, obviously, they're not threaded bodies or anything like that, so you definitely have to put the spacer in there. Aluminum shock caps, but the rest of it's going to be all plastic. You get your Neon 1. It is, I believe, a 2400 kV motor that's in there. See if we can kind of focus in on that. Sorry, this. So you can see it in there. Going to the receiver itself. This guy right here. Kind of interesting. It's got a little silicone little cover over it. And kind of just pops out of there. So what I would probably recommend, because if your guys are going to jump, running all around, I would recommend, it doesn't seem like it has not been double stick tape, so I would probably put some double stick tape in there. I'm going to take a look a little bit more at that too. Now, see this, it just comes right out of there. So it just has that little plastic case that it sits in. And then there's the actual receiver. And I'll put that all back, but it kind of just, that little silicone rubber case kind of just sits right over top of. It's a little bit different. So anyway, I would definitely, just FYI on that part of it, I would definitely go ahead and double stick tape that down. As far as the speed controller itself, it'll be just a 2S capable as far as when it comes to a LiPo in there. It shows waterproof on there, and also the servo says it's waterproof as well. I'd imagine as far even the actual motor itself is going to be waterproof. Anyway, anything that's waterproof like that, I don't run my cars typically in the water. I might run through some water real quick, but I wouldn't recommend you submerging any of these RC cars, any of your RC cars. I'm sure I've seen it done before, and I've had stuff that says it's waterproof, but it's shown different. It's burned out. Anyway, going on to the drive shaft itself, it is plastic, but I think that it'll be just fine. I believe if there is upgrades, I believe there are upgrades as far as you could change this out to aluminum drive shaft on it too. It's nice as far as here. Yeah, it just pops up, put your battery in there. Oh, forgot to tell you, this is not the battery that it came with. This battery is actually from the Mad Bug, but it is 1800 kV, 1800 milliamps, and it is 7.2 volts. But the battery that does come with it is the Tamiya type connection, just like here. So it'd been nice if they would have put at least the T or Dean style connection on there. But whatever. I'm sure a lot of you guys have soldered before. I would prefer it not have to solder if you don't have to. Obviously, I just want to slap a battery in there and run it, but everybody has their own kind of different connections too, so it's just a preference, and that's what they kind of went with anyway. So anyway, on as far as, let's see, it's got the foam bumper that's on there. The tires seem to have quite a bit of grip. When it comes to the actual body post, I don't see be any kind of adjustments on this particular setup here, but it does share the body of, or this platform, with other vehicles as well that are the Fazer line. So if there was something that you want to put a different body on there, but anyway, I want to put a different body on there, but I just hate to scratch up the one that it comes with because it's such a nice looking body. It's the same thing with the, anyway, Kyosho has a lot of nice vehicles and their bodies are really nice. And it's just a shame that they hate to beat them all up, but that's part of it anyway. The bottom of the chassis here, pretty smooth. It does use pretty much all Phillips screws that are in there. It seems to be what they kind of do with a lot of their vehicles anyhow. And I don't care either way. I'm sure, I know some of you guys don't care for that so much, but it's not a big deal. I don't have to flip-flop between all the different sizes or whatever, but yeah, I know that sometimes it can be easier to strip those out, the Phillips screws. Anyway, this is just kind of a quick look, and hopefully I'll do a running video here in the near future of this. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Definitely check us out on omgrc.com. Give us a like, hit that subscribe button, show some love. Anyway, until next time, this is Joe with OMGRC, and this is the Fazer VEX by Kyosho, their evolution.